Since her husband's death, Jane Horton has spent the last 5.5 years advocating for veterans and their families across the United States. But this Memorial Day, she was able to honor her husband in the company of the president. News on 6's Sawyer Bussey is on the story, new at 5.
Well, President Trump took time in his first Memorial Day address to address multiple Gold Star families and the soldiers they lost, and included the story of the life and death of Collinsville native Chris Horton, a sniper in the U.S. Army, in his address. Jane tells me she was fishing when the White House called and asked permission to share Chris's story in the president's Memorial Day speech. She agreed and today attended the Arlington Cemetery Memorial Day service as guests of the president and First Lady. Jane tells us her and her family were seated close to the vice president and says the president took time to meet her and several other Gold Star families at the event. The opportunity to hear her husband's name on a national platform was one of the most humbling experiences of her life.
I spend 364 days out of the year honoring veterans, the wounded, doing whatever I can for them always. But this is not that day. This is the one day that's for the dead. You know, all gave some and some gave all. And Chris and the fallen gave all, and it's a day to remember them.
Horton says she will continue advocating for soldiers and their families across the United States. Sawyer Bussey, News on 6.